Most cybersecurity resume fails. Do you know why? Because it's not because of people lack skills. This is because their resumes hide those skills. So basically, let me set the context for this video at first. So in with this video, I'm going to tell you about and show you exactly how to create the best cybersecurity job ready resume that stand out. So get interviewed, you'll be in that and prove that you're the real deal. So stick till the end of this video because I'll show you and share you the perfect section order that recruiters love. So this is very funky line, right? That you usually see all the time. Most people put education at top. That's huge mistake in cybersecurity. That's true, but in resume it's required. So this is the first part. My favorite contact information that recruiters love. In the end, I'll show you a resume as well, which is going to help you out. That may you copy and create the same. So the first and mistake that most people make is they cram everything into the one line, right? As you can see here, name, email ID, contact number, and what you say, a LinkedIn link, right? All SKUs together. Don't do that. Never ever do that. Instead, just stack your contact information clearly and very clearly, right? So just lie right into a line. First, you can edit your name, keep it a name, right? Then you can go through with the email. Then you can put your phone number. Then you can put your LinkedIn URL, and then at the bottom portfolio, or if you have GitHub, right? You can add in the sequence. You can do one more thing at the starting of a page. You can put three things here and three things here. This is how you can follow, because like recruiters always want to see exactly very things to be very simple. Recruiters scan dozens of resume, right? There's a lot of automated tools as well. It scans dozens of tools. So clean contact blocks make it super easy for them to just copy your link and verify your work. No clicking, no searching, right? Now the next video is, this is very much important. Delete this cringe line, because whenever I hire someone, when I see this line, motivated cybersecurity student looking for opportunity to grow, I simply reject the application, because that means you're simply copying something from somewhere, right? So just delete that line. You have seen this everywhere, right? So when our recruiters see, they skip it, and that doesn't going to prove anything. When you are going to write this is just going to take this space, right? So instead of wasting this thing, you can yeah, add something generic, like if I'll be at that place, I'll add, let your projects and experience show your motivation, which is not something that I'm going to write. This is something that you need to mainly focus on. This is something creates line. Everyone's know, like this is copy paste material. So don't add that creates lines. If you really want to stand out, skip this fluff, right? So the actual work you have done. Right? Now next, third strategy is very simple: clean and consistent formatting. So a messy resume always kill your chances instantly, right? So exactly, you need to avoid random font size, you need to avoid strange capitalization, you need to avoid horizontal line everywhere, right? And you need to avoid consistent spacing. This is going to kill your resume, right? And like if you're using usually we use sans, right? So 12 is the format that usually can be used. So your resume should like not look like a puzzle, like there is a line and there is a line, you added your name here, you added your detail here, experience here, and here. This is something which is not going to stand you out. It should look like clean and professional document. Always remember, clean consistent formatting is always equals to instant recruited trust, right? Like always, I want to see something very simple. I don't want any design, I don't want anything. I just see want to see exactly what he knows, because overall that is going to help me in the company, right? Next point, quantify everything. So if your resume says helping with the network monitoring, that is not going to something good, right? It means nothing, but it says like this is for the cybersecurity focus. It says monitored 50 plus endpoint and reduce false positive by 20%. This is what you can write if you are applying for SOC, right? So like helping with network monitoring, this is something which is worst, right? This is the best line that you can write, that actually prove what exactly you know, what experience do you have. Now that is the real impact. Number prove your work all the time. So whenever possible, add how many systems you have worked on, how many alerts you have solved, right? How much improvement, how much vulnerability was there, and how much percentage based result are there, right? So you can add those numbers. That is going to create an impact. And quantification turn your task into actual achievement as well. Now, this fifth point, the perfect resume section order. So, guys, most people put education at the top. That's huge mistake in cybersecurity. This is the order that actually work especially for the beginners. First is project on the top, like when you enter all those things, let's say contact information, all those things, then you should start with the project. You should show the labs, home lab setup, and testing write-ups, detection engineering work, anything practical that you can mention here. Then experience should be the next point, which means internship, if you've done any freelancing work, bug bounty experience, SOC project, or even hands-on lab environment, you can mention here. In the third point, you can add technologies and skills, right? So tools that actually you have worked on, like Splunk, if you have worked on SIEM, VSU, QRadar, Bobsuit, WildStar, Nmap, uh, SIEMs, right, which is Splunk already is part of Python, Linux. You can add up, right? Then goes to education, the second last order, right, where you can add degree, diploma, coursework, whatever you have done. Okay, and at the end certification, like let's say security plus CHCCNA, EJPT, whatever you have, right? So this top down order shows recruiter your capacity first, not your qualification, right? So I always like I'll say tell you the recruiter's perspective, right? If I'm going to hire someone, I'll see exactly what he knows, how he can add value to my company, not I'm going to see exactly what the education he is having. Even I'm getting applications from BTech, right? IITs, top IITs, I have people in my company, those who are there. So they sometimes lack sort of skills, so I don't want to see exactly what degree they have. I want how they can work on my project, right? This is the main concept that recruiters look for. Suppose if a person is very much feasible, like someone is working very hard, he is having such a great knowledge, then even I can sponsor the BTech degree as well. That's what companies do, because they want good skills, right? So this is the main concept, so follow this order all the time. So guys, this is the resume you can see. If you follow these five fixes in cybersecurity resume, this is going to instantly look more professional, as you can see here, right? And this is going to be more relevant and more recruiter friendly. Okay, so this is not just a good resume format that you can see on the screen. It's the best ever strategy for beginners to get interview fast. Here you can see a demo resume I've created. On the top, you can mention your name, then your email ID, your contact information. This is your website if you have something, and there then is a GitHub URL. Link, you can answer here LinkedIn, right? Then go ahead with the project. Like you tell me very frankly, are you going to hire this person or not? Just write in the comment box if you can. Project I mentioned associate detection, LAS blue teaming project, and where application pen testing, Active Directory, then Python automation for security. I have a very small description so that recruiters will get to know what exactly I work on. Then experience, cybersecurity, internet, VIH, freelancing, bug hunting, hacker one, then skills and technology on which I have worked, right? And as I told you, after that you can add this education. Try to keep it in one page if possible. If not, then keep it for the two page, but one page, like I don't want to move to the next page. Then after skills and technology, you can add the education, whatever you have. Let's say if I have completed something from Coursera, if I've completed some degree from VIH, I'll mention there. And certifications, I can add all those things, CompTIA, Security Plus, ECPT. So this will be the good format. So why this resume is strong? Project at the top is very good, right? I have mentioned. It will show you the qualified result, right? No intro paragraph like I'm a good, yeah, I'm good. Oh, that is something which is going to waste your lines. Clean and consistent structure, as you can see, like headings is of 13, font size. This is of 12. This is of 15. Okay, so this is what you can follow. And then this shows I have knowledge about blue teaming and red teaming as well. You can see associate is blue teaming part, Active Directory attacks and defense is false blue teaming, and Active Directory attacks is red teaming. So that's what I followed. So guys, that's what we have, but before that, skills is very much important. So I strongly recommend you to check out this URL, viehgroup.com/tci, if you want to learn about web application pen testing, because like web application pen testing is there's a lot of hiring. If you want to learn about SOC, you can check out viehgroup.com/SOC. It's a kind of training and internship program which is going to give you the experience as well as knowledge, practical knowledge, right? So check it out. Just let me know if you have any query. And that's what we have. Thank you very much. I hope you'll get selected. Have a great day. Jai Hind.